Hello, this is me being Sunday on my terrace and recording myself, trying to have a free Sunday and a working Sunday all at once. This is my note, and this is my view from the back of my apartment. Okay, efficiency. First, about the maps. I was wondering, what is this map gonna do to me? I was wondering if what we need is just enough element for the surrounding to influence our physicality. So I was thinking, of course, about floors and different kind of grounds. And I thought maybe that's enough, or if it's really like air, if it's really stuffed, or if it's really heavy, if there are lots of mosquitoes, if there are lots of things hanging in the air, if you kind of have to go through things, or if it's totally empty, if it's a busy place, or if it's really an empty place. Yeah, so floor surface, floor material, mosquitoes, heat, stuffed air, humidity. How do we breathe? Also, I thought maybe it's interesting to imagine that we are not free from just getting air. Find interesting the idea of zooming in and out. I was wondering what would be to manage to make the zoom in and out in terms of details and expressions in movement. So what could we, if we imagine that whoop, 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 when you're zoomed out you're a figure, and when the audience zoom in, you are a person with details and you have lots of expressions and blah, blah. In terms of movement, what would that do? How could we make shapes that are really like general versus shapes and movements that are really detailed? And I thought even like in terms of relation between us three, that the zoomed out version would be really vaguely travels in space maybe, and vaguely oriented and vague shapes, and the precise or the detailed version zoomed in would be maybe the same situation would actually be we are talking to each other and you have a certain expression on your face and I have another one, and you can read much more about the situation than in the first version zoomed out. Then I was thinking about the maps. I was wondering if what we need is maybe the just enough element for the surrounding to influence our physicality. So I thought, why not make audio maps? Yeah, I was thinking to make some weeks ago I saw someone eating crackers on YouTube, and I thought the sound of eating the crackers made really nice footsteps on some kind of ground that I don't even need to identify. And then I thought, why not make, I wanted to make a soundtrack with recording myself eating different things, and that these different things would become different floors, and that each chewing would be a step. For me, it's also a source of imagination, because just imagining myself on the moon or in a dusty place walking doesn't really inspire me, I must say. I don't get really motivated, and also because I am a little bit in the same questions, and Sira mentioned some videos ago. What are we doing in that place? Why would we be in that place? What do we gain from being in that place? does it really change something for us, or is it just us really projecting as much as we can? I'm very much in these interest of sticking sound and image together to create different materials, like being on stage and performing on a wooden stage, obviously, with maybe a dance floor even, and when you walk, it's the sound of sand, for example, or that you could make through sound and being really synchronized with the sound. You could make the stage become really something else, and you could change all the materials into something else. That's the audio map. How sound could make a space appear. And I also thought that it would be interesting to have sounds that are not very defined, so that each of us actually make it become something probably different. With these videos you always forget to say something important. Okay, see you later, ciao.